Target sighted. Sweep the area and escort the package.
What's the situation here?
If you'll remain where you are, my lord.
Make way for Marfurian.
So much fuss over a walk to the spaceport. You'd think I'd break my own neck without a bodyguard. I'm Mara Urian, overseer of this sector. I trust your visit has been both enjoyable and productive.
A Jedi Master has been training students in the desert. I came to deal with him.
Well, my lord, I hope he didn't spoil the atmosphere for you. Tatooine may not be prestigious, but it is useful. We've hosted everything from archaeological digs to weapons testing facilities. A clean slate means opportunity. Imagine Imperial Tatooine as a bulwark against the Republic and underworld corruption throughout the Outer Rim.
With enough manpower, it's possible. But Tatooine is far from achieving your dream.
Not as far as you think. Intentionally or not, you've already struck blows to the Exchange, the Sand People tribes, and others. You have unfinished business, and before you leave, I'm offering you a part in this sector's subjugation.
And if I'm not interested in your offer?
Why, we walk away. We're not barbarians, so hear me out. Without an Imperial Legion, we need unconventional allies to secure territory, and the local Mandalorian mercenaries are legendary. I've opened relations and posted officers in their settlement, but the Mandalorians must also learn to respect us. You can arrange that.
You don't even have the strength to secure this planet yourself.
Because troops are in limited supply, would you rather do nothing? The Mandalorians use the wastelands outside their village as a training ground. If you survive the passage, they'll be forced to acknowledge you. But retrieve the corpses of their initiates who died in the wastes, drop their own dead at their feet, and they'll be forced to see you as a challenge.
I'll prove to the Mandalorians that I can survive what they couldn't.
Put them in their place and help my men, and our conquest can begin.
Sir, Colonel Gorick is waiting to report.
If you'll excuse me, but think on what I've said. Work with me, and the rewards will be magnificent.
Oh, he's about to walk into a war. That's gonna hurt. Just doing the heroics. Some random person. About time, eh?
A triumphant return. That is, my senses tell me my renegade prisoners are all dead, for which I thank you. Did the Jedi fall as well?
Nothing like slaughtering Jedi to make you feel alive.
I'll, take your word for it. The Imperial Reclamation Service will hear all about your work defeating the 24 Jedi who viciously ambushed us. No, don't say anything. My initial count could have been off. They have no way to verify. Let them be as impressed with you as I am.
Cool. I'll just take them. That was pretty intense. I should have recorded that.
I have the data, Commander. The Sand People were insignificant.
My lord, you're a marvel. Worth more than my entire company put together. I can hardly wait to report this mission a success.
That's always why I don't really do the heroics, because
Didn't lose you.
they just say thanks. That was great. Cool.
I recommended the lot of you for medals. Our spy droids are already picking up a change in the chatter. Villagers talking about surrendering rather than starve. I assume we have you to thank?
This insurgency will resist us no longer.
Puddle farmers and tusk-faced morons cannot stand against the might of the Empire. Without the support of the Exchange, this planet will be swearing allegiance to the Emperor before you can say aerial bombardment.
Awesome.
I knew you'd get the cause. I'll put them to use immediately.
Tell me what happens now.
I'll remain here to monitor the machinery, make sure nothing overloads. Once the generators regain power, the Empire can finally control all of Mozilla. You've performed a great service for us all.
Cool.
Mandalorian, I've been through your training grounds. I survived what your initiates couldn't.
What are these? You brought the dead here?
Not
Even I
just
question
any
that.
dead. Our dead. You think you can walk into our village and insult us? Imperial dog?
No. He speaks the truth. Our initiates failed, where this man did not. Welcome to our village. You have earned the right to be here. More than those stooges Moff pays us to protect.
I meant no disrespect. I mean only to prove myself.
You've done that. Be well.
They're afraid of you already. I'm Ensign Ver. The Moff asked me to congratulate you and pass on a message. He's transferring credits to your accounts as a gesture of goodwill. A taste of what's to come for all his valued allies.
Tell them off, I don't work for him, and I won't be bribed.
Yes. I'll certainly let him know. He
You
also
won't.
emphasized that he's counting on you to force the Mandalorians' respect, and to eliminate any threats to our security. Good luck.
Of course, Commander. Our relations with your people are based on respect, not just credits. Your concerns will be addressed.
See that they are. Retourchez-me.
Retourchez-me.
My lord, Zola Alvarez, diplomatic service on assignment to the Mandalorian settlement. I'd like a moment, if you please.
I assume this is about the Mandalorians.
The Mandalorians let us use their village as a staging area. But they're starting to resent our presence. It's time we moved on. Not far from here, there's a bunker in the hands of Gamorrean raiders.
Whoa, from your
Brutish
lips.
deadly creatures responsible for the massacre at the Vaktuin mining colony. But if we had that bunker, we wouldn't need to share resources with the Mandalorians at all.
Your plan suffices. I will see it accomplished.
It's an honor to hear you say that, my lord. The Gamorreans will mount a stern defense, but if you can soften the opposition and bring me their base's computer codes, it'll be enough. The Imperial garrison can complete the takeover, leaving the Mandalorians to do what they will.
Okay.
Oh, Garrus Palin, inventor, artist, and general mischief maker, at your service. You look like a man of taste. Perhaps you're interested in my sonic earwax removal system. Oh, or this shiny globe. It will stay with you wherever you go.
I don't understand the purpose of a globe that follows me around.
Why don't you buy one and tell me? All right, all right. Look, I'm not really a junk salesman. It's just my cover. I'm from Imperial Intelligence's Experimental Weapons Division. Supposed to trick hapless fools into testing a new weapon. But you're neither hapless nor a fool.
Tell me more of this.
This is the Sand People deployment device, designed to send a signal that stirs up Sand People against the enemies of the Empire. I need someone to plant this device over at these farmland coordinates. It's the perfect test site, abandoned but covered in wildlife for the Sand People to attack.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
The device should have a range of 2 kilometers. There are Sand People settlements all over this area, so it should be plenty. That's what I'm trying to find out.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. So we got 2 more just over here. This Dude. Whoa. Look at him.
Oh look, a genuine Sith. Must be here to join in the fun. There's blood enough for all.
Don't mind him. Gesta was injured in the first wave of attacks. He's been hyped up on adrenals ever since.
Only lost a few toes, most of the feeling in my head, nothing serious.
We've been sending squads out all day. A mere dozen Mandalorians dead. Meanwhile, the bodies of our enemies pile up. Care to try your luck? Test yourself against the most fearsome sand people on this rock?
Why don't you start from the beginning?
This vicious sand people tribe is rallying for a major assault. To destroy our village and anything else they come across.
But instead, we'll destroy their tribe, stop the spread of Blood Gouge's influence, and revel in glory.
Who's Blood Gouge?
He's defeated more Mandalorians than anyone else on the planet. But today, his troops will be smashed, his power broken.
What do you say? You up for butchering some sand people? Throwing yourself against the forces of their most legendary leader?
Yep.
I guess you better tell me what's involved.
Kill as many of them as you can. And if you can take out some leaders before you fall, more glory to you.
Fair enough. And just in here.
Take a breath. Your news can wait that long.
Nice haircut.
But sir, Warisman Ordo is dead. We followed him and saw... It was because of the poison. The sand people got him.
Then he is not the best. This trial is for the best of men. That is what Warisman Ordo came to Tatooine to prove. Do not mourn for him. The only true death is to fear to try. Like the Imperial puppets who let politics dictate their lives.
I have a pretty low tolerance for insults.
I've heard of you, Sith Lord. The Empire says you're someone to be feared. Not that I give a bantha's backside what the Empire thinks. They've backed out of a perfectly good war to hide behind a piece of paper. If you want to change my mind, you're welcome to try.
Maybe I'll put it in.
I never sign on until I've read the fine print.
The Sand People produce a lethal poison. The only antidote is kept in their holy shrines, guarded by a sacred number of armed guards. To prove yourself, you will take the poison voluntarily, and then fight your way to the antidote before you succumb. It was this which killed Warisman Ordo, and many others who were called hero on different worlds. Will you take the poison?
You want me to take a poison and then fight my way through to the antidote? I wonder if it's a time quest. Yeah, I'll give it a go.
I've survived worse.
More guts than I'd have wagered. Here it is, then. You've got the time it takes the poison to travel from your arm to your brain. By then, you'd better have the antidote in hand. Sand people are all over the place. Finding their shrines will not be the hard part. Surviving long enough to reach them will.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it. Injecting. Oh shit, it is a time quest. Alright. Alright. Lucky someone cleared the way for me.
My lord, have I mentioned how honored I am to be working with the Sith? Oh, no matter. I've already called the Mos Illa garrison. If you have the Gamorrean base codes, it won't be long before we can seize our new staging area.
Take it. Let's move on.
Soon we won't have to play friends with the Mandalorians, and we'll be in a position to bargain. It's been a privilege. Your part in this won't be forgotten.
What do we got? Nope. So let's take this.
I'm really sorry about that, my lord. Those results were unexpected.
That wasn't as bad as I expected.
If it's any consolation, this test should allow me to put the finishing touches on the device. Take anything you want for your troubles. The good stuff, not that junk. Got some blasters, some armor, it maybe even a lightsaber piece or two.
I didn't look at me yet. Alright. Next one. I think this is the antidote dude.
Kandosi!
What?
Amazing! You live! My congratulations. You are more worthy than any Mandalorian in the last 5 galactic cycles. Speak of what you faced. Let these young ones hear the path of true valor.
Well, I'll let someone clear the way
Yes,
for
please.
me.
What happened?
My vision became a black haze, but I still struck down all who came at me.
It sounds glorious. Master, I want to try the ordeal. I think I'm ready.
Do not compare yourself, lad. The training and endurance to face this test will take you many years. You can see your exploits will be a tale to inspire a generation. This is the weapon which marks your triumph. Use it in health.
I was going to be concerned about telling him don't try it. It's the Mandalorians, it's not exactly the Empire, so screw them. Oh, okay. Must have just unlocked this or I missed it completely. Okay. These rats are annoying. Anything close by? Sort of.
Any chance I could interest you in a little punitive bloodshed, my lord? There's a team of Republic archaeologists excavating the same ruins I'm here to research. My team attempted to run them off, but it's rather embarrassing. We were the ones sent packing.
Yeah, how'd that happen?
You were beaten by a gang of historians?
We were prepared for a paltry armed escort. The Republic Special Forces group traveling with them. We're lucky to be alive. We need to make a show of force. Make it clear that to steal from the Empire is to sign your own death warrant. Spill enough blood, and the Republic will be hard-pressed to find anyone crazy enough to replace them.
Violence is not always the answer.
If you say so, as long as we get that dig site back.